That's what they're saying, and they're going to try and stay healthy and honor their seniors here today before going to Texas on Black Friday. Now in the opening kickoff, it's muffed, but Jamarian Morrow, the freshman, dives on it.
In every single list, you got to come out here, you got to start fast today.
So first play of the game from the 30, and it's Casey Concepcion picking up 8 yards on first down. Niall Perkins.
They are deep in the receiver room.
First run. This will be close to the first down for Amari Daniels. Le'Veon Moss.
You want to be sharp against an inferior opponent.
Good move by Daniels. Plus side of the field for the first time to the 36-yard line of Samford. A run of 25. First down and 10. Opening drive for Texas A&M. Reed's first throw over the middle is complete to Concepcion. So they hook up for the second time. That one on the inside. It's a gain of 17.
This is where they're at.
Dropped that touchdown in the first half, but then finished with a career-high 158 last week. So Concepcion looking good early, and here's Reed taking off. Over 3,000.
This thing that coaches talked about, hey, we just want to keep our guys healthy, start fast. What they're doing right now.
Second down at 6, inside to Amari Daniels, and he's tripped up as he gets to the 5-yard line and falls ahead to the 3. There's a touchdown saving tackle, 13-yard run. The tackle keep Daniels out of the end zone. First down and goal to go. Play fake. Reed gets rid of it, and it is Ashton Bethel Roman with the catch for the touchdown. He had a career best 139 yards receiving last week. Those 2 big catches in the second half, including a touchdown, and now a touchdown here to start. Not too shabby.
11 a.m. start, over 105,000 people.
And this is kicked out of bounds.
They're not going to like that. Brother played with old coach Hatcher at Murray State.
C.J. Evans will get the carry. This is an air raid offense, Chase. And empty backfield on 2nd and 7. Pressure, and Crittenden's going to throw it away. Of course, here they come. Incomplete. And Samford's going to have to punt. Dayon Hayes, who had a big
day long.
Noah Jones on to punt. They have used him a lot this year. He's averaging almost 7 punts per game. Casey Concepcion, look out. Gets to the outside. And he's pushed out of bounds by Jones, the punter. Concepcion, a couple of punt return touchdowns this year. Marcel Reed and the Aggies go to work on the plus side of the field from the 45-yard line. Swing pass, and there's Isaiah Williams. He'll get the catch. Pick up 3 as we go down to Maryland.
Keep that energy going as they talk through some of the details of that first drive.
Since halftime of last week, energy has not been a problem for this team. Look out, loading it up, going for Concepcion, but it's incomplete. Dean Newsom, the cornerback, trying to stay in coverage. This is the backfield. Reed has some time and now runs out of it, slings it over the middle, and it's behind Williams. Donovan Great. Preston Bird standing inside the Samford 10. Ready to field it. And he'll call for the fair catch. 37-yard punt. Samford backed up inside their own 5-yard line. Quincy Crittenden from the goal line. Play fake, pressured, wobbling pass, and it lands incomplete. Crittenden was almost eaten up by Tyler. Allowed by Samford most in the FCS. Bobbled and nearly picked off by Tyreek Chappell. That would have been a pick 6 right in the end zone. He wouldn't have even had to run 4%. Crittenden keeps, and he's swallowed up at the 4. Cassius Howe. Jones is going to have to be a little creative here, perhaps. Nope, no pressure. Short kick. And this is going to bounce. Takes a nice Samford hop. Concepcion fields it with his back to the end zone and now turns and gets to the 49-yard line of Samford.
Team with a lot of draft picks on that side of the football.
Good run on first down. And Amari Daniels continues.
Best resume in the country. It's going to keep hard to be able to keep him out of New York, Clay.
Hard running. And it's Amari Daniels again already.
He's put in. It seemed to do really well.
First down from the 38. And Jamarian Morrow. He is a true freshman running back. Second down and 10. Reed through the hands of Concepcion.
Okay. So if it hits your hands, you got to catch it.
Now to the flank and caught by Terry Bussey. And that's going to be a first down after the catch. Wansley swings him down. 16-yard. Just over 6 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Williams went in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Reed now dumps it out to Williams, and he can't stay in on the sideline, even though he was tied. He had 2 career catches before that touchdown last week. They go back inside on the ground for Morrow. So a gritty win.
It shows that the Aggies can win games every which way. Come from behind, ahead, tight games, all that.
Third down. Pass complete. Concepcion trying to fight for the first down, and I think he's going to be a yard short. Easy pickup, and then some for Amari Daniels. And we got a penalty flag.
Illegal substitution, more than 11 players. Defense, the penalty will be declined. Resolve the play. First down.
The linebackers coach, Cal Kings,
And try to come up with a game plan to stop Marcel Reed and the Aggies.
first down and goal, play action, throw, caught, touchdown. Concepcion.
Pass of the quarter.
Jared Zirkle on for the second time on PAT. He has been dinged up. Back to health, and he bangs home the extra point to make it 14-0. Months ago, with the work we put in over months. That was a culture win, he said. And Samford is going to get it back. They call for the fair catch.
Our culture, that showed our togetherness, and that showed our buy-in.
First trip to College Station, and they're getting an earful. C.J. Evans takes the direct snap, runs into his own man, and is able to turn that into a 2-yard gain, but a lot of traffic in front of him. Yep, that's the Golden Bears' grandson. That's a solid run, but still well short of the line to gain for Ken Cherry. Air raid offense by design, but they're trying to run more just to shorten the game and not having much impact. As this one rolls nicely to the 21-yard line for Noah Jones, a 48-yard punt. We're starting field position for the Aggies from their own 21-yard line. Reed already a couple of touchdown passes. Has time now running out of it. Throws it, and it's almost intercepted. Is it picked? Yes, it is. Intercepted by Keyshawn Washington. He's our replay official. Let's see what he found out.
After video review, the ruling's an incomplete pass.
Yep.
It's second down at the 21-yard line.
Finally got one right, Clay.
Set on Reed, nearly turned the Aggies over. Morrow, good run, steps out of a tackle, first down as he gets across the 35-yard line. Jamarian Morrow brought down by Jaden Mosley. Play fake. Here's Concepcion again. Catch number 5 for Concepcion. Craver did play last week, but was limited, just the one catch against the Gamecocks. Here's Reed loading it up. The bomb to Bethel Roman. Caught him in stride, touchdown. Bethel Roman tweaked his right ankle on that 76-yard catch and run last week.
And the way that he has become the alpha dog that this offense can believe in, that has made the difference. Reed comes off the field after TDs and leads the entire scoring offense. And the little breakdown where they say,
This dude started really well tonight.
Last play of the first quarter. Samford just trying to pick up a first down. Emerson Russell gets his first carry.
Now we just got to keep it going.
thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Second down and 6 for Samford, and running a long way to get not very much. As Preston Bird, after that candidate against one of the fiercest defensive fronts in the country, and Crittenden backpedaling, throws it incomplete. A little underthrown. Calvin Jones, their leading receiver, tried to unit it. Few good returns. And with Jones, spin this one inside the 40. And Bussey makes the catch. Amari Daniels, he has 6 carries today. Give him another one. He has looked good. As Reuben Owens.
Ways to get people involved.
Like Daniels. And there he goes. Stumbles, stays on his feet. 25-20, and he's angled out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Amari Daniels, his biggest run of the day. That's 41 yards.
As well, I mean, they got a stable of guys that can carry the football.
Including Morrow. And here goes the freshman. Great cutback. Lunges to the 1. Jamarian Morrow. Give him 15, first down, a goal to go. Back in, already career high rushing day for Daniels. And he's going to cap the drive with a touchdown run.
And Miles O'Neill, the backup quarterback for A&M, warming up on the sideline.
Extra point for Zirkle, 28-0. Start here for Texas A&M, no surprise in that. Meanwhile, Samford has yet to convert a third down. Samford has not had a drive last longer than 2 minutes and 15 seconds. They've all been quick 3 and outs. And just a yard picked up here by C.J. Evans. Games this year. Writing was on the wall, and then a couple of weeks ago he was let go. And another short gain in the run attack.
Out there, do our best that we can.
Another direct snap, and nowhere to go up the middle. And it'll be 4th down and 6.
Every position, and they all play. And talking to Bateman, like you were saying, we just hockey sub these guys in so they're fresh. And you know, I don't know how much more they're going to play the starters this week, but looking forward to Texas guy. They really like him. They really like his arm.
From Marblehead, Massachusetts. Will stand in, slings it over the middle, and it's incomplete. 6th game of the year for Miles O'Neill.
In this home crowd, and let this ball rip.
10 minutes to go in the half. O'Neill, he's going to run. Showing off his legs. He's going to go head first and roll down head to the 40-yard line. That's a first down run. Gain of 11. A 3-star recruit a couple of years ago. Looking to complete his first pass. All kinds of time to do it, and he's going to take a deep shot. Underthrown. Who's got it? Samford intercepts. Keyshawn Washington had an interception taken away from him in the first quarter. Just 20 yards gained. 3rd down and 6. And they run it, and they're not going to have the first down. Very conservative play calling.
Get in and out. of here. At some point, though, Clay, you got to throw the football down the field.
Here's Bussey. Some room. There's a flag. And Bussey to almost the 30-yard line of Samford. We'll see what the penalty marker's about. It's back at the 45.
During the return, holding number 29, return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Miles Davis with the hold for perhaps to avoid that interception. Morrow gets the carry on first down and another flag now. Let's go down to Maryland.
Position their routes in the right places, in addition to a few choice words for Terry Bussey, who was the intended receiver on the interception.
Against Texas A&M. Backed up inside their own 35. O'Neal throws. Good looking pass to Morrow. He's going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage.
Sometimes that happens, and
yeah, he was just trying to do too much in that first series.
He'll settle in nicely here, I'm sure.
Morrow with a couple of yards.
Big deal for these guys who haven't got to play a lot this year.
3rd down and 8. They need the 50-yard line for a first down. Throwing it deep again. O'Neal way overthrown. As it was intended for T.K. Norman, a true freshman.
They really like.
Second punt for Tyler White. Low, wobbly kick. And it's going to take a Texas A&M roll inside the 15-yard line to the 14. Tackles for loss for this defense. They've had 6 or more tackles for loss every game this season. And C.J. Evans deep in their own territory. 2nd and 8. Another run. Left side. Nothing. Same play, same story. Let's go. Here's that 3rd down defense. Putting the heat on. Crittenden throws it downfield. Receiver stumbles. No penalty flag. It's intended for Preston Bird. Well covered. And it's 4th down.
And I like the call. You sprint up.
Bussey is going to let this one bounce. Now scoops it up.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Courageous.
Well, that's a word.
And a 4-yard return for Buck. Lathered up. He also saw the field last time against Utah State week 2. He'll hand off here tomorrow.
He doesn't even let him move into a dorm yet.
Too young for that. Not old enough. You're not old enough for a dorm. You're really young.
You barely started driving.
T.K. Norman can't reel that one in. That's
really lucky to get him. His future's bright here at A&M.
Play fake. Screen. And good move. Here goes T.K. Norman. Cuts it back, still on his feet. And Norman somersaults to the 21. Colin Klein compared. First down and 10. Swing pass. There he is again, Norman. And a couple of true freshmen having some fun together as Kate.
Marcel Reed is averaging almost 15 yards a completion play.
And that's chopped down quickly. Kelshawn Johnson, his first catch of the day. Another true 4 Eastern on ABC. As Brady Hart cocks his arm, fires toward the end zone. Comes up short, intended for Isaiah Williams. Great pressure by Donovan Grayson. Jared Zirkle on to kick. Randy Bond has been struggling with field goal attempts. They give Zirkle a try, and it's no good. So the field goal kicking continues to be an issue for Texas A&M. Going to play Texas coming up on Friday on ABC, Black Friday. Ken Cherry lowers his head, maybe a couple of yards for 1 for 7. Cherry gets it again, bounces off a man, and then gets ahead for maybe a yard.
No, we're playing our guys, and we're going to play them for at least 4 to 5 series, and 28 points in 5 series is pretty good.
Nothing. It's a loss of a couple on the play. Miles Davis.
Second charge.
Short kick. Williams fields it on the run and then is hit at about the 48-yard line.
15 yards. And third thing, once you get into field goal range, let's go score a touchdown.
Throws down the seam, and it's caught. Kelshawn Johnson. Second time Johnson has been targeted. That's a gain of 25.
Right at Johnson's chest.
From the 23, quickly to the outside. That is snatched. And TK Norman out of bounds to stop the clock. 32 seconds. Hart bumped out of the pocket. Now he's going to show off his feet. 10, 9, 8-yard line for Hart. Stays in bounds. Got the first down, so the clock stops to move the chains. And Hart is going to spike it. 19 seconds to go before halftime. The Heisman candidate scoring 3 touchdowns. We've seen Miles O'Neill for a couple of series, and now the freshman Hart to the back of the end zone, incomplete. There were a couple of receivers there.
Just two-eye safety look.
Plenty of time for Hart. Throws and tried to force it in there to Amari Niblack, the tight end. It's pretty well defended. It'd be a 25-yard attempt from the right half. This time it's good. Second field goal make of the year for Jared Zirkel, who hasn't been healthy most of the year. Team is out there. All of these players on this kickoff unit are walk-ons.
See him getting loud for him.
And the fans are letting them hear it. And that's how the first half comes to an end. 106 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Samford will start at the 25 here in the third quarter.
For Randy Bond, he was committed to continuing to play on Monday, so keep an eye out to see who rotates in there.
Now that's something they definitely have to figure out is Crittenden.
So maybe they're going to get back to who they are.
Second and 10. Go back to the ground and nothing there. Marco Jones, the tackle on Ken Cherry. Came into the game 24% holding opponents on third down conversions, and another Bulldog ineffective third down conversion attempt as Crittenden is sacked.
Back and went right for the halfback.
Isaiah Williams is going to get an opportunity to return a punt. The receiver has it, and he dodges a tackle and gets across the 40-yard line to about the 43. Jacob Johnson.
Too much open, or too many shots down the field. He had stuff open underneath.
1 for 4 in the first half. He's complete here to Williams. And again, it's freshman to freshman, redshirt to redshirt. I think they're going to have just about everybody healthy enough to go on Friday against Texas, as Morrow blasts ahead for a first down.
Yeah, that's a big
down the depth chart now. Tiger Ryden is in the ball game and running back. They fake it to him. Now going deep is O'Neill, and underthrown, incomplete, intended for TK Norman. Did he not see it because of the sun?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's
39 yards. He's been targeted 6 times. There's Tiger Ryden with the carry. Look at Ryden go. His first carry. And a flag down back at the 40-yard line.
Holding. Offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty, second down.
So it's coming back. Amari Niblack. Something Mike Elko is keeping an eye on. So second and 9 after the penalty. And now O'Neill is going to run. Wow, look at that. Taking the tackler on. He just lowered his head and ran right over Niall Perkins.
I don't know if you want to see that.
Miles O'Neill is coming to the ball game. He is jacked up. His energy level is really high as Ryden gets another chance here, and that's a first down carry for Tiger Ryden. Gain of
a little bit.
First and 10. Complete to the outside to Williams. Gain of 6 for Isaiah, who really turned.
2 catches, no touchdowns in a career day last week for him.
Second and 4. Ryden again. It's a first down. Boy, Tiger Ryden been impressive in his first. And Jamarian Morrow takes it inside the 15. He's done some wonderful things with the offense. This is going to be a shot to the end zone. Should be a flag. There it is. There's actually a couple. As Dean Newsom tugged on Isaiah Williams. Or was it Jalen Nelson?
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
I think it was Newsom, but they'll feed it to Ryden. To the goal line. Did he get in? No, they're going to mark it short. As Carson Sloan serves. Play number 11. And second effort. Touchdown. Ryden. Got the freshman making an impact here in the third quarter. He did a lot of the heavy lifting on that drive. Zirkle on for the extra point. 11 plays, 59 yards in 5 minutes, 9 seconds.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, Bama or Ole Miss lose. Well, they both have to lose, then they're still in. But they would love to do it on their own merit. Here's Calvin Jones on the return for Samford, trying to get something going. And that's a pretty good return by Samford standards today, almost to the 25-yard line.
Last night, they could not stop saying, Aggie pride, Aggie pride.
Hey, a little hook and ladder. Look out. Big play, biggest of the game. Preston Bird down the sideline for Samford. Calvin Jones made the catch and flips it to Bird. In there, and it's an explosive play for Samford, and now they're going to do it again. This time, C.J. Evans gets the flip. Texas A&M was ready for it. Sam Pickett, he lost last week at Austin Peay 30-16. And back to Ken Cherry, who has no running room up the middle. Solomon Williams, number 30. I know what it sounds like now. Crittenden caught, and it's going to be short of the marker, but there's a catch by Maddox McKim.
Personal
couple of flags down.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 30. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Solomon Williams, who just made that tackle moments ago, called for the personal. And another flag.
False start. Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's on the center, Will Turner. Swing pass. Caught by Ken Cherry. Tries to get behind a block. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and inside the 25-yard line before locking per game, but they have almost abandoned the pass today. And pitch it out, and swarming are the Aggies. Daylon Evans, who's got a big game, gets out there to cut down C.J. Evans. That's going to be a loss of 2. Look at the throw, Crittenden. It's complete. Good tackle in the open field. Maddox McKim had it, but he is tackled from behind by Jared Kerr, the safety. 1-yard attempt. That's blocked. Taking it back the other way, Javon Thomas. And the shutout is intact.
The shutout.
That return to the 34-yard line of Samford. Miles O'Neill still running the offense at quarterback. The redshirt freshman tries to stay on his feet and stumbles after taking a hit. It's going to be a sack.
Hart, O'Neill, or Reed. They haven't really done it by pressuring, just the front four.
Tiger Ryden, another touchdown. And the last drive for the Aggies. Line has just dominated the line of scrimmage at times. They run right up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. Ryden slipped. Turf monster got him. He was trying to
Oh, there's a big hole.
Go into that hole that was pretty wide there for a moment. After we expect to see more Brady Hart, probably in the fourth quarter, as Ryden gets another carry. And bring up third down, and the fourth quarter gets underway. O'Neal back to the air, at least going to try to, pressured out of the pocket, and he's going to get pushed to the sideline and driven out. Eddie Gates from 36. Need a 25-yarder. This one on the way, and it is good. Win over South Carolina.
Yeah, Mike Elko said, hey, thank you for staying with us and not leaving down 27 at the half. And they helped them will it out to win. It is truly the 12th man.
That was a fair catch. Russell
reasons.
Crittenden throws and incomplete.
Yeah, Texas had a really good team, and weird things happen in rivalry games. Like, you know, when we were playing Kansas at Missouri,
a couple of conversions so far on third down for Samford, but that's not going to cut it. And another fourth down. 8 in the first half. And that's going to take a nice bounce. Really nice bounce. All the way to the 33-yard line for Noah Jones.
Got to catch that.
A Georgia native. And now they're looking for a new head coach. Fourth quarterback of the day for Texas A&M. Jacob Zeno is in there right now. Jacob Zeno, 7th year.
To be able to play in what could be and most likely like your last football game ever.
And he throws behind the receiver, incomplete.
You know what?
Recognized today. And 27 guys playing in their final college football game for Samford. Zeno throws and it's incomplete. He was under a lot of pressure. And so it's able to get it away. And this one's going to roll inside the 10. 53-yard punt for Tyler White. Again, some rumblings that LSU's ready to offer him a big package. Crittenden running for his life. The quarterback still on his feet, but can't get back. The line of scrimmage, the 10-yard line. 11. C.J. Evans in the backfield. Crittenden almost had it knocked down again. Nana Bodie Awusu, who wears that special number 12, got a piece of it.
Deservedly number 3. I feel like they could probably move up to number 2, but the committee is keeping Indiana there.
There's a sack. Marco Jones.
He came to the game with 2.5 sacks and got after him today.
It's another nice bounce for Noah Jones out close to midfield. 10-20.
Keep winning.
41-0. Over 10 minutes to go. Texas A&M with the football. Jacob Zeno continues to run the offense for A&M. And the Aggies have rested a lot of their key players, especially running backs today. Comeback catch for Nyblack. Big tight end is inside the 35-yard line. 13-yard pickup as the clock keeps running now.
Yard discrepancy. 435 to 66.
A.J. Denoda, walk-on running back, a senior from Frisco, Texas. Shows up primarily being exchanged.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 16, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Dylan
Number
Henderson,
21 may
quarterback.
remain in the game.
He's a freshman.
I look down there and Keody Armstrong, number 21, the true Texas A&M is. But if they win, right, they're playing in the SEC championship game against a tough team.
Offense number 84, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Against a tough SEC team, you limping into the playoff? Are you healthy? I mean, it's a dynamic that's we've seen before. And obviously, you want to win the SEC championship, but it's not the SEC schedule. You're playing in Alabama.
Second and 15. Zeno swings it out. Preston Landis, their senior running back, North Texas transfer, makes a catch, and it's a first down. And they want to stick that feather in their cap, and they're going to go to Atlanta to try to win it.
There's no doubt. I'm just saying, if they do Atlanta, there's two sides of this fence for sure.
4th and 1, and good run, good hard run by Landis. And it's first down and goal to go that year.
Jeez. That's 30 years ago.
Their Landis run. We're under 7 minutes. We're 18th at VMI. Zeno hands off again. This time nothing there. Third down and goal.
In football after this year, the seniors.
Touchdown, Aggies. Landis spears in for another Texas A&M score. Senior
Celebrating with them. It's a good feeling.
It's a nice drive by the 4th string quarterback, and who knows how deep we are in running back now. This is returnable. 15-yard line, 20. 25 and out of bounds at the 26, Calvin Jones. The last. And that's the way it's been for this running game for Samford all day. A yard. He'll hand off, and again, no running room. Landon Rink, who had that blocked field goal, makes the stop. Third down, 16 turnover margin. 3rd and 9, and Cam Bland wrestled down. Just a suffocating defensive effort today for Texas A&M.
He's going to have to deal with this suffocating defensive line next week.
Tristan Jernigan being congratulated on the sideline after that play. Williams muffed him, and it looks like Samford recovers. Isaiah Williams getting some opportunities to return punts today. Muffs that. Nick Creighton recovers. Hey, this is a good run. Emerson Russell, true freshman of Chelsea, Alabama, picks up 8. That is the longest rush of the day for the Bulldogs. Out of bounds. They just kept that clock running.
Yeah.
That's good to see. Taken off here is Brady Stober. Yeah, that's going to be a first down, and those have been very hard to come by for Samford. Just their second.
They're still getting loud.
And now it's going to be second and long as Solomon Williams shoots in for a loss of 2, and that's the last pitch of the muff punt, and get on the scoreboard before leaving town. Pump, throw to the end zone, and nobody home. In the passing game, or the rushing game for that matter.
They haven't had any time in the pass game at all.
And there's Cherry again, no gain.
That last play, could possibly still happen.
38-yard attempt, and it is no good.
They got the shutout.
Jake Garner missed it. Wide left.
See how excited they are, Clay? You can hold on to the football here.
And Texas A&M will run out the clock. Carry for Landis. And took control of this game from the outset. And now they will look ahead to a matchup in Austin against Texas. And a win there will guarantee them a spot in it.